Hello, welcome back. In this episode, we'll continue with the Hildebrands. And this, I think, is going to be the last one for this Hildebrand quest line. We need to speak, Edgar. I have been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magics. Since last we spoke, and the results have been rather troubling to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Allegan is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale, a great emperor brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Allegans are cast in more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. Just in these texts that I found references to temporal magics once wielded by Allegan mages, said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Seers, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. That being said, there is no telling how this will work with regards to a living being, considering, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vase was restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before, the very same every drop returned, or would it be different water? Or would the water once spilled be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use the magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as if they were before, with all their same thoughts and memories and feelings? The Grand Seers are convinced they can regain their lost youth, and perhaps they can, but the dead can never the dead who have entered into Hall's halls cannot return, they cannot. Yet Gigi is nonetheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Charlian texts in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar known for a history of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned that locations of the Archmagus' former residence. Maybe we could find something of interest there. Something which could help us persuade Gigi to change his course. I had in mind to summon Inspector Hildebrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Excellent. Let us be about our business. I saw you, heretic. I beg your pardon? Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you Inquisitors. I saw you sneak into the archives and seek out the forbidden tomes. Saw the mad light in your eyes as you partaked of their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love of... I did all of that for my investigation. You admit your crimes. That you did secretly without permission and blatant contravention of our rules. Read forbidden tomes, they by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Helon, trade doctrine. You are stupid, ignorant. Are you also desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what you've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless. We're better than that, damn it. We're better than that. If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors. Bye, Red Eye Boy. Well, that all came out tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth. Perhaps, in a way, to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? It's only a matter of time before they stuttering fools comes back with an arm of God. Let us depart for Idleshire at once. We need to find an inspector. At least it's been a nice day so far for this recording. Nothing has gone terribly wrong. So it's only going to get terribly wrong here soon. Things only go horribly wrong when things are starting to only go right. God's damn it, Hildy, I raised you to have better sense than this. Are you looking for the inspector? Well, he went off on his lonesome. We don't actually have a bathroom in our gazebo. He has to go find one. It seems that he arrived too late. Inspector Hildebrand has gone off on his own to confront the Gransiers. They came back briefly to trade jingle shines for supplies and whatnot. You see, the obvious ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about this later, he said he had to get them after them right away and back take Gigi. He said that he had a duty, not as an inspector, but as a father. Look at me, he's got no obligations to a bloody marmot, especially one that chooses to leave on his own free will. As I recall, I swear I'd turn my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamned mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Doubt you think we should try to find him or offer hand lending. I'm rather more concerned about what will happen if the Gransiers attack, or worse, kill any of House Hersavel's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Edgar, would you be so kind as to assist Mr. Snowshoe and Julian in their search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to Archmagus' abandoned abode in the meantime. However, before you think to refuse, know that you need no fear for my safety. Let me say that our singular experiences together have ensured me that the really harsh reality of, well, reality. Oh, gonna be a strong little shite. Finally found his spine. Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there first to ask about the Gransiers. So if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually. Oh, I always forget that Tailspire is on the same map as Idleshire. Right, then I say we split up and make inquiries separately. If you learn anything about the inspector or the Gransiers or Gigi, come and tell me. I'm just glad you guys can't hear my controller because I'm constantly accidentally pressing the back buttons on the controller. I'm so unused to them being there, I'm constantly pressing them by accident. Ish guardians with the mammoth, they were here, I'm proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if the naive fools were serious. Three dragon slayers in a moment. I call you a mama if I hadn't seen them come through earlier, boasting about they were off to kill the biggest one yet. Oh, those deaf souls, they were for Annex Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident, and that was much I recall. Oh, wait a minute, they're over here. Oh, I see. So the Grand Seers were headed for Annex Shrine. And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either. What are we waiting for? Let's go, let's go. They totally do this. Usually he ends up on the receiving end. Oh, I found one of the Grand Seers. The poor unfortunate soul who bears the striking resemblance to Orlin is quite firmly embedded in the earth. Wait, wasn't Hildebrand wearing Orlin's armor last time we saw him? Will you look at that? The inspector surely gave him what for? That might be for the others to get to, not to mention the moment. Why don't we bail him out and ask? Though, having said that, it looks easier said than done. Well, sorry me. That's sure you've got more than enough strength to yoink him free, right, Edgar? Not you stop poking the bottom of his feet. Yep. But he put his monocle back on at least. Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magical mask. That makes him look like the inspector, just like the man of 1,000 faces back in Uldar. Those were glamours. Or glimmers. No, that's Hildebrand, alright. There's no fooling a mother's eye. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Well, hello there, Lord Garper, and Inspector's here. How do you two end up traveling together? Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Gulliver chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Emmett told me all about this recent trouble with the Grand Seers as well as Hildy's investigation, and a father can't help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he? As for me, I was eager to share you with the latest findings, namely Archmagus Quan's research notes. I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the lich yard. Although I must confess no mere small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unmercifully disposed by the Grand Seers. But obviously, notwithstanding, I am grateful for your succor, and presently surprised to be reunited with you all. If this wouldn't have happened had you waited for us instead of why the hell are you still wearing that rubbish? An imprintable disguise is essential when consorting with the criminal elements. Alas, it seems that the Grand Seers have gained more perception in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they have already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. Or the fury, not pointy. According to Archmag's notes, that's a sign Gigi's using too much magic. If he carries on like this, his ether will be expended and you'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We must catch up to the Grand Seers at once. Do you know where they were headed? All I know was that they were keen on to slay dragons. They were bound for the Chilling Mists, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Nidhogg. Nidhogg's currently flying about, though, to be honest. Really? That all happened? Huh. I meant the other one, Harstravulgar. Harstravulgar, very take me. That could be possibly to achieve. Gobbert's shirt was freaking out for there a little bit on my side. I don't know if it popped up in the capture, but his back had a little bit black thingies shworking. At least we found the inspector, right? After finally achieving peace after 1,000 years of order, they want to kill Harstravulgar. That doesn't make any sense. Watching Hildy learn and grow as a father reminds me of my own trials and tribulations. Just make sure your shirt doesn't start dancing the back. He looks well enough, but I don't want to. Ooh, we get a GG, also known as VV, but his secret is safe with you. Use this item to acquire the GG minion. If I could turn back time. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Seers' machinations. You know, there is no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help. I know you, faithful assistant, maker of explosives extraordinaire. Do we have 5% to this fresh change of clothing? Capital! I know I could count on you, Noshu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi. Before I make the same mistake again. To think that I started in the heart of the Ravonian territory. I stand in the heart of the Ravonian territory. Me, how long ago I was scouring the streets for heretics? His disguise may be amazing, but nothing beats the classic Inspector look. Spending too much in this high altitude can't be good for my skin. I say, well, real craftsmanship. How did they manage? Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Seers is at hand. To see my wounds were more serious than I thought. I fear I am in no condition to confront my foes. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self. Don't you worry, you got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give her baby boy a massage? Oh, my dearest Mummy, Mother dearest, I would not impose upon you. Not when my ever-loyal assistant Edgar stands ready to minister to my very muscles. Oh, don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy take care of little Hildy Hurts. My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Edgar handle it. I can personally testify to his healing talents of his strong yet tender fingers. If that's the way of it, I'm counting on ye, Edgar. Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before. Foos, get out of the way. We're not putting oil on you. Why do you hesitate? Why not? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, man. Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as you've never kneaded before. Such furious kneading. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urge you to excessive force. Nay, you're in the right. Already your gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold on, my son. Son, though your passion is renewed, you have yet to be spurned to the greater feats of Manderville strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamander, the ancient legacy of House Manderville. Son of Manderville, to you, my son, and my beloved son, now become like proud father, I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Son of Manderville, could it be the legends were true? Your muscles shall shine in the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily, it is so, for by the grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, bringing my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come, Edgar. Take this oil and help Hildy become the Manderville man he was meant to be. I am ready for my final oiling, Edgar. The best of the best for a Manderville man, to rise to the top of the cream he only can, for the lack of a logical plan, massage the Manderville man. Oh, the sand of Manderville, how it flows into my every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me, massage me with all your might. Yes, that's the spirit. I can feel it building and rising. You know, I've massaged people, but I've never actually had them massaged. I wonder how it actually feels like. I may as well get on with it. But the switch is already so shiny. I think I might go blind. Some kind of massage or something of a Manderville tradition. One I hope to pass down to little Gigi someday. Oh, the memories. Ah, perfect! Ah, such passion, such fervor. I am the Inferno unbound, the Tempest unleashed. But I have not yet begun to pose. I am a Manderville man. The Salamanderville is my word. I have never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, Father, Edgar, 'Twas your oils, your strong yet tender fingers, have opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I am a gentleman inspector, reborn. Onward to Zenith. No matter the laws of nature they prevent, or the limits they break, the Grand Seers can do naught to stop me. Well, you were pretty much indestructible before. I mean, a literal moon fell on you. Eye Chopper 1. Cameraman 2. Trinity of the Elderly. Francis, I have come for my son. Oh, what do we do? Oh, must we do this now? We are here to slay we have a dragon to slay. There is no need for any of this. The war is over. But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood. And we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity. We will doom countless innocents for the glory? No, I won't allow it over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you, then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end. He'll be fine. Oh, apparently they've gone to the world of Crystal too. Why was there cherry blossoms? They summoned Grandma Primal! Primal Grandma! Have faith, my love. He is awesome. I see the oil did not work for his clothes. Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look at me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. I remember everything. My papas, my grandpapa Quan. I remember them. I made them young again. But this is not enough. I need more. I need the woman's eyes. And then I could finally bring him back. I'm sorry, Gigi, but no. You cannot bring Grandpapa Quan. Grandpapa Quan is gone. He's right. Gigi, mayhap you have restored his corporeal form and breathed life into it. But his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true. I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, and even you, Papa Hildy. Please, Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die. So, did you make him weaker? Good. He reversed time to make him before he got the salamander oil. Salamanderville oil. I do not understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered. As they should be, Gigi, for every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world, to make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the inspector, because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his, in its own way, right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor, sir. And if it's for the self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger. And your heart, you know that was not that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration. And then what about the Grand Seers? Why was I able to make them young again? All that you truly knew of them was the stories they told. Wondrous tales of daring do's by heroes in the prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such. That's all they ever talked about when they were young and free and full of fire. At first, Archmagus didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you couldn't make him younger, as you originally intended. Eventually, you realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world, no longer a mere moment, but a friend, family, his only friend, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality. But I still lost my memories in the end. He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, after the others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magic, so before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. But despite his best efforts, something remained. Something stronger and more powerful and more realistic than anything Archomagus ever dared to dream. You were not broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free. Free? Free to do what? Whatever you like, Gigi. Don't you see that was his final gift to you? A new life, a new story all your own. This has all been very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't at any rate. We have suffered your meddling long enough. I have intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you are so perfectly positioned... I don't really think that would have done anything. He, could have just moved out of the way really quickly. The reason why we're not moving is because we're just going to stare at it and look at it. Oh, he's recharged. Oh, he's ascending now. Bye-bye, Gigi. This is when Gigi becomes the god of time! Or the god of imagination. I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Swanson, Gigi, son of Hildebrand Maxville, and this is my story! Oh, Hildebrand's going to take a nap now. So is Nashu. So is Seer. He's laying on his food bags. Looks like Edgar also took a nap. Everybody had a good nap time. Oh, everybody except for me. Edgar got to take a nap, but I didn't. I had to watch the swirling lights. And the pillars are fixed. But what about the barrels? Are they still there? And are they empty? I guess that was the first time he met her. Gigi also stripped the old man naked. Why? Nobody really knows. Two old men naked. Looks like the others are waking up. Oh, he's hitting GG. It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just the pillars, but for all of us. He made us all as we once were, as we were meant to be. After all that gallivanting, how about I get bugger all? What about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old. Such a fine day, not have I squatted such perfect form. I may even have reached my physical peak. What right back to your age, you daft sod, you look foolish. Oh, you should be grateful. Gigi saw that you had become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance to relive our glory days. It was rather silly though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young. Now that I am old, I am not afraid to say things like I love you thus. You're a blind, bloody fool, Godspot. Go on the spot. So how long do you think they get to be in jail for? I say, am I dead again? Quite a life, Inspector, along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The grandsons are also in our custody. Ah, that's my boy. Where is the little tyke anyway? Remember, he ascended. But since there wasn't a ceiling, he went all the way up into space and became a god. Gigi embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. I see. If that's what he wanted, then I cannot be happy for him. I am sure that Archmagus Quan would feel the very same. What do we do now, Inspector? Is it not obvious, not you? The wide, wide world beckons to us with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day we shall meet young Gigi again. I hate to admit it, but this whole mess has gotten me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really had a grandson. Why aren't you all red-eyed and dark-aura'd, or red-aura'd? You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of you, the man you've become. And I am proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, there she goes again. Gracefully, was it? I feel we may have had a failure to communicate. And spike. Oh, there he goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait. Hark, was this curious light I spy in the far eastern sky, and this oh so familiar scent which fills my nostrils? Do I smell a case? Why not for me, my friends? For whatever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildebrand, shall be there till we meet again. He's just going to carry their weapons with him. In fact, why did she still have her weapon? Why did he have his weapon? Yet he didn't have his weapon or armor. He didn't have his armor on, so why did he have his weapon? I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi's not actually dead. That's right, so dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about. He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his ether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon him in ether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. As for these three, I shall be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. At the most generous offer, my lord, but hardly yes. After all, it is my duty to bring them to justice. Oh yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to that young inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in jail and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. Also go to Ayrshire and live in Hillary's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it. Well, he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Well, glad I am to accept your offer. I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back again. But it comes back down. It was a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. My eyes! So where do we go now? Oh, so you're still here. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Seers to Lord Godbert, and for me, to see to Inspector Hildebrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Ayrshire, come and see me. But I have a few arrangements that I need to make. But I can't imagine that it will take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend, until we meet again. Looking back at the course I've ran, it's hard not to think of the man I was and to feel ashamed. Before I took on this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. This rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Fury, take me what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job. Nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth, the whole truth. I might say that getting labeled a heretic, having to flee Edgeguard, it's the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now that I'm free to start a new life, and I'll serve as a consulting inspector. But enough of that. There is someone I would like you to meet. Mini Gigi. Little Goblet made some modifications, as you could see. He's smaller size, allowing him to sort of even more effectively over time. We thought that if he were to travel with you and share in the grand adventures, that maybe he would hasten his reawakening. Thank you, my friend. I do hope I'll press again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. I don't think we ever see him again, though. But yeah, that's the end of Hildebrand's adventures in Heavensward. Hildebrand's stories are always fun. I always like them. And that's the reason why I did the last quest line I did. Well, not the raid one, the one before that. The one that I actually finished. Because, you know, it had a character in it that was introduced in Hildebrand. There's another quest that's tied with him that I decided not to do, because I didn't really want to. Oh, he's throwing his codex, invoco, whatever the book is called for arcanists. And again, he could have been a scholar, so that could be a codex. GG. Yep. They're all waving goodbye. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.